You want to know how to build an aura so powerful that men hesitate before crossing you, that women are drawn to you like metal to a magnet, that crowds instinctively yield beneath your presence before you even speak. You want the aura of inevitability, the kind of power that doesn't shout but makes others whisper your name with respect or fear. Understand this. Real dominance isn't loud, boastful, or desperate. It's quiet. It's calculated. It's built in the shadows, in silence, through restraint and precision. Machiavelli said it best. Power isn't about being loved or feared. It's about being necessary. When your aura convinces people that opposing you isn't an option, you've already won before the battle even begins. In this monologue, I'll teach you how to create that aura, the kind that bends reality to your will. We'll go through 10 stages of transformation, each stage a weapon, each lesson sharpening your psychological edge. By the end, you won't just look powerful, you'll become untouchable. Stay until the end, and if you're ready to claim that power, comment below. Power flows to me. Let's begin. 1. The foundation of aura power begins where certainty lives. If you want an aura that commands, your mind must become unshakable. Hesitation is blood in the water. Doubt is the crack that breaks the wall. The world feeds on hesitation, and it devours the uncertain. Machiavelli understood this. Men follow strength, even when it's cold, even when it's ruthless. So your first task is to become immovable. Everything you do, your tone, your gaze, your silence, must carry conviction. This isn't arrogance, it's deliberate construction. Every word should land like it was premeditated. Every silence should feel intentional. Your goal is to radiate the sense that nothing and no one can move you from your course. Start by mastering your reactions. Weak men are ruled by emotion. They react to every insult, every challenge, every slight. Powerful men observe. They hold silence like a sword, starving others of emotional control. Here's the secret. Every time you resist the urge to explain, defend, or justify yourself, you strengthen your aura. The more you hold back, the more others project onto you, and the more dangerous you appear. The powerful don't fill silence, they let silence fill the room. So from this moment on, treat every conversation like a chessboard. Speak with precision. Move with intention. Watch how the world begins to bend around your stillness. Comment below. My silence commands respect. 2. The mask of controlled power. Your aura is not who you are. It's what you allow others to see. Machiavelli said that men judge more by appearances than by truth. And that's your advantage. The world doesn't reward authenticity. It rewards perception. Emotions are cracks in your armor. Rage, desperation, excitement. All of them expose your control. You must become unreadable. Your face should be a fortress. Your voice, steady, deliberate, and low. Your eyes, calm and unflinching. When people can't read you, they can't predict you. And when they can't predict you, they can't control you. That's controlled power, not suppression, but mastery. You decide when to express, when to conceal, and when to unleash. Develop an aura of quiet authority. Move slower than umithgersers. Pause longer before you speak. When you walk into a room, don't chase attention. Let it find you naturally, like gravity. Every gesture should communicate. I answer to no one but myself. Understand this. True power never announces itself. The need to prove dominance is the first sign you've already lost it. The most commanding people don't shout. They compel. The mask is not fake. It's refined. You're not pretending. You're focusing the world's perception toward the image that serves your purpose. Once you master that, people won't just respect you. They'll orbit you. If you understand, comment, "My mask is my weapon." 3. The calculated use of fear power. Built only on respect is fragile. Fear is what hardens it into something unbreakable. Machiavelli wrote that it's safer to be feared than loved. Most men hate this truth because it offends their ego. But you must embrace it. Fear doesn't mean cruelty or violence. It means control of perception. It's about creating the sense that crossing you carries consequences, even if you never need to act on them. The man who commands fear doesn't shout. He doesn't threaten. He simply is. People hesitate before disrespecting him because his aura whispers, "Don't." That's the key. Make others feel that to oppose you is to lose something valuable: your respect, your approval, your presence. Never reveal your full response. Let others wonder how far you'll go. Mystery multiplies fear. A man who might do anything is more intimidating than a man who reveals everything. But remember, balance. Fear without utility breeds rebellion. Fear tied to necessity breeds loyalty. Be the man people need, but also the one they don't dare betray. That duality keeps you indispensable. Men who are loved can be replaced. Men who are feared are remembered. So don't use fear to destroy. Use it to define your boundaries. When people realize there's a cost to crossing you, they'll start moving around you instead of against you. Comment below. My presence breeds respect and fear. 4. The art of emotional detachment. To control others, you must first control yourself. Attachment, desperation, emotional overreaction. These are chains, and they keep you predictable. Machiavelli warned, never place your fortune in another's hands. When your peace depends on others' approval, you hand them the keys to your mind. Detachment doesn't mean apathy, it means freedom. It's the ability to remain unmoved while everyone else is losing control. When you stop reacting to rejection, praise, betrayal, or insult, you become unreadable. And unreadable means untouchable. Think about it. Most men explode when insulted, panic when ignored, and crumble when rejected. But the man who stays calm when provoked terrifies everyone. Emotional detachment lets you think clearly when others drown in chaos. It's not suppression, it's mastery. When you feel anger, you study it. When you feel love, you measure it. When you feel pain, you learn from it. Emotion becomes information, not command. And that is the highest form of power, the ability to remain steady in storms that destroy others. You'll notice something else. When you stop reacting, people start chasing your reactions. They'll fight for your validation. They'll try to break your calm, because they can't stand that you're beyond their reach. That's when you know you've won. Comment, I am untouchable. 5. Mastery of silence and words. Words are weapons. Silence is what sharpens them. Most men talk too much. They use words to fill space, to prove worth, to hide insecurity. But every unnecessary word devalues the next. Machiavelli advised rulers to conceal their intentions. Silence keeps your strategy hidden. When you stay silent, people reveal themselves. They talk to fill the void. They over-explain. They confess. And while they do, you learn. But when you finally speak, every word must strike like a blade. Speak less, but make every syllable carry weight. Don't explain, influence. Don't justify, declare. Use language like a weapon, precise. Minimal, unforgettable. Speak in short, powerful statements that sound inevitable. Then, let silence follow. That silence is your echo, the reminder that you mean every word. A disciplined tongue builds empires. A careless one ruins them. If you want your aura to command respect long after you leave the room, master both silence and speech. Speak less, listen more. Reveal nothing. Comment below. My silence speaks louder than kings, the weaponization of presence. Your aura isn't just an idea. It's something people should feel the instant you walk into a room. Presence is invisible power made visible, the energy that changes the air without a single word. Most men walk into a room hoping to be noticed. The powerful man never hopes. He expects. Presence begins with posture. The way you carry yourself tells people what role you play: leader or follower, hunter or prey. Stand tall, shoulders back, chin level. Move with slow precision, not jerky haste. Every motion should look like it has purpose. The anxious fidget, the powerful flow. Next, master your pace. Walk slower than others. Speak slower too. Control your rhythm, and you control the room. People unconsciously mirror the energy that dominates. So move like time itself bends to your will. Then comes the eyes, your most primal weapon. Never dart, never chase, never flinch. Lock your gaze calmly. Let silence fill the space between looks. Whoever breaks eye contact first loses the invisible battle. Your voice is part of your presence too. Keep it low, measured, deliberate. No need to rush. When you pause, let silence work for you. A well-timed pause holds more power than 1,000 rushed words. Presence is also about scarcity. Don't be too available. The man who's always present is taken for granted. But the one who appears rarely, yet powerfully, becomes unforgettable. People should feel the room shift when you enter and notice the emptiness when you leave. Finally, presence comes from inner belief. You can't fake it forever. You must believe you belong, that the space is yours by default. Confidence isn't shouting you're important, it's acting like you already are. Remember this: the man who controls the rhythm, the silence, and the gaze controls everything. Comment below. My presence is undeniable. 7. The science of psychological leverage power isn't just about strength, it's about control. The subtle kind, the invisible kind. Leverage is how you bend people's will without force, without them even realizing it's happening. Machiavelli taught that humans are driven by two forces: fear of loss and hope of gain. Learn which one controls someone, and you own them. Every person has hidden levers, desires, insecurities, ambitions, fears. Your job is to find them. Watch how people react. Study how they talk about themselves. Notice what they defend and what they crave. Observation is your weapon. Weak men listen only to respond. Powerful men listen to control. Once you know what someone values, you hold their strings. If they crave attention, withdraw yours. If they fear exclusion, remind them subtly how fragile their place is. If they want opportunity, make yourself the gateway. The beauty of leverage is that it doesn't require threats. It's quiet control. You guide decisions, shape emotions, and make others believe they chose freely. This is dark psychology in motion. Influence so clean that no one sees your fingerprints. But there's a rule: never overuse leverage. If people feel manipulated, they'll rebel. The best control is the kind that feels like freedom. Give them space, but make sure every choice leads exactly where you want it to. To build true power, stop reacting to people. Engineer their reactions. Be the architect of the room's emotions, the silent author of their motives. What do they fear losing? What do they dream of gaining? Then become both the solution and the threat. People can betray someone they don't need. They cannot betray the one they depend on. When you master this, influence won't be something you chase. It will orbit around you. Comment: I control the unseen strings. 8. The discipline of ruthless boundaries. Power is not only built by what you do, but by what you refuse to tolerate. Boundaries are the invisible walls of your empire. Without them, respect fades, and your aura collapses into dust. Weak men let too much slide. They forgive too quickly. They explain too often. And every time they do, they teach the world to disrespect them. The Machiavellian mind doesn't beg for respect, it enforces it. Ruthless boundaries aren't cruelty, they're clarity. They tell the world, my time, energy, and presence are not free. When people realize there are consequences for crossing you, even subtle ones, they begin to treat you differently. They measure their words. They tread carefully, because they know disrespect carries a price. Here's how you enforce boundaries. If someone wastes your time, cut access. If someone disrespects you, withdraw your energy. If someone tries to manipulate you, make them regret it. And do it without hesitation. Hesitation is weakness, and weakness invites escalation. Say no, often. Say it calmly, without anger, without apology. No is pure power. It forces others to adapt to you. Boundaries create scarcity, and scarcity breeds value. Think of kings. Think of high-value leaders. They are not available to everyone. Their distance creates demand. But boundaries aren't only external. They must exist within you. Set lines for your own behavior, your habits, distractions, and indulgences. The man who cannot govern himself will never command others. If you want a fortress aura, start by guarding your gates. Protect your time, protect your peace, and protect your energy as if it were gold, because it is. Comment below. My lines are unbreakable. 9. The shadow of strategic cruelty. There will come a moment when silence, presence, and boundaries aren't enough. When you face people who only understand pain, consequence, or loss, that's when you must embrace a darker truth. Cruelty, when used correctly, is a tool of power. Machiavelli said that cruelty, if well applied, secures authority faster than misplaced mercy. And he was right. Strategic cruelty is not mindless aggression. It's precision. It's control. It's knowing when to strike, how deep, and how long to let the wound remind them not to cross you again. You don't punish constantly. You punish decisively. Not to destroy, but to teach. When conflict finds you, end it quickly and publicly. Make the result unforgettable. Let it echo. People must learn one thing: to cross you is to regret it. And cruelty doesn't have to mean violence. There are cleaner methods: ruin their credibility, revoke your support, expose their hypocrisy, or deny them what they value most: your validation. Cruelty done right is psychological. It burns longer than bruises. But balance is everything. Overuse cruelty, and you breed rebellion. Use it too softly, and you lose authority. The art lies in rarity, sharp enough to scar, rare enough to haunt. Be like a lion, not constantly hunting, but when you strike, the entire jungle trembles. And remember this: cruelty must also be turned inward. You must be ruthless with your own weaknesses. Kill your laziness. Starve your excuses. Destroy every trace of self-pity. The man who is cruel to his own mediocrity becomes unstoppable. Cruelty without purpose is chaos. Cruelty with precision is power. Comment below: my power is edged in steel. 10. The crown of untouchability. All the silence, control, boundaries, and leverage you've built lead here, to the final stage. The crown of untouchability. Untouchability isn't about arrogance, it's about inevitability. It's when people no longer see you as competition, they see you as fate. An untouchable man doesn't chase validation. He creates it. He doesn't beg for loyalty. He earns it through consistency, control, and quiet dominance. Machiavelli said fortune favors the bold, but true boldness is controlled risk. Every move you make must look effortless yet calculated. Every silence a message, every gesture a symbol, every outcome intentional. The untouchable man doesn't react to betrayal, he redirects it. He doesn't fear opposition, he predicts it. People will whisper that you cannot be defeated, and that belief becomes your greatest shield. Understand this: no power lasts forever. Empires fall. Kings fade. But while you stand, your aura can make you seem eternal. People will follow you not because they must, but because they cannot imagine defying you. That's true dominance. Quiet, inevitable, absolute. Untouchability isn't something you claim. It's something others feel when they stand in your shadow. And when you reach that point, you no longer have to chase power. You become it. Comment below one last time: I am untouchable. And if this message sharpened your mind and awakened your will to power, then like this video, subscribe to the Machiavellian Mind, and turn on notifications. Because every new lesson I release is another weapon for your arsenal. Power waits for no man. You want to know how to build an aura so powerful that men hesitate before crossing you, that women are drawn to you like metal to a magnet, that entire rooms adjust when you enter, not because you ask, but because they feel your presence. You want the aura of inevitability, the kind of power that doesn't shout, but makes people whisper your name with respect or fear. Understand this: true dominance doesn't live in noise or ego. It lives in restraint, in patience, in silence. Machiavelli once said, "Power isn't about being loved or feared, it's about being necessary." When your aura convinces others that they can't afford to lose you, you've already won. This is not about pretending to be powerful. It's about becoming power itself. Stay with me, because in this monologue, we're walking through 10 stages of transformation, each one sharpening your psychological edge until the world itself begins to respond differently to you. Comment below: power flows to me. Let's begin. 1. The foundation of aura. Certainty. Power begins in your mind, in conviction, in certainty so unshakable that hesitation dies the moment it tries to surface. If you doubt yourself, the world will mirror that doubt. If you hesitate, the world will crush you for it. Machiavelli knew this. Men follow confidence, even when that confidence is cold or cruel. You must radiate the sense that your path is already written, that nothing can move you from it. Every glance, every word, every silence, all of it should feel deliberate. Resist the urge to over-explain. Resist the need to fill silence. Let others talk themselves into insecurity while you remain still. Because stillness unnerves people. They start projecting, and what they imagine you might be capable of is far more powerful than anything you could say. A man who can sit in silence commands the room. Comment below. My silence commands respect. 2. The mask of controlled power. Your aura isn't what you truly are, it's what you choose to reveal. Machiavelli said people judge appearances more than truth, and he was right. The world doesn't care who you are. It reacts to what it perceives. So master perception. Emotion, when uncontrolled, is weakness. Anger, excitement, panic. They all betray your command. Your face must be unreadable. Your voice low and deliberate. Your eyes calm but piercing. When people can't predict you, they can't control you. Move slower. Speak slower. Let others adjust to your pace. Power is not in chasing attention, it's in commanding it without effort. The man who needs to prove his strength has already lost it. Comment. My mask is my weapon. 3. The calculated use of fear-respect keeps people loyal. Fear keeps them disciplined. Machiavelli said, "It's safer to be feared than loved." And though most reject it, the wise embrace it. Fear isn't violence, it's consequence. It's the quiet awareness that defying you leads to loss. Loss of favor, opportunity, or belonging. A man of true power doesn't threaten. His presence is the threat. Never show your full hand. Let people wonder what you're capable of. Fear thrives in uncertainty. But remember, fear without benefit creates rebellion. Fear combined with necessity leads to devotion. Be someone people rely on, but never feel safe disappointing. That balance makes you unforgettable. Comment below. My presence breeds respect and fear. 4. The art of emotional detachment. If you can't control yourself, you'll never control anyone else. Attachment, overreaction, desperation. These are chains that bind you. Detachment isn't being cold, it's being untouchable. When rejection, betrayal, or insult no longer move you, you ascend above the noise. People expect reactions. When you give them none, they crumble. Detach, and you see the game clearly. You move strategically. You act, not react. You're no longer a piece on the board. You become the player moving the pieces. Comment. I am untouchable. 5. Mastery of silence and words. Silence is your shield. Words are your sword. Most men destroy their power by talking too much. They reveal intentions, emotions, and insecurities in every unnecessary sentence. The powerful man knows the value of quiet. In silence, others expose themselves. When you finally speak, your words carry the weight of stone. Each one should sound intentional, measured, final. Never justify, never over-explain. Speak to influence, not to be understood. Short, precise, commanding, then silence. Let the pause burn into memory. Comment below, my silence speaks louder than kings. 6. The weaponization of presence. Your aura must precede your words. The second you enter a room, the air should shift. Presence is physical energy, the way you stand, breathe, move, and pause. Weak men rush. Strong men set the rhythm. Move slow. Breathe deep. Speak like you expect to be heard. Your posture announces your status before your mouth does. Shoulders squared. Chin level. Eyes steady. When you speak, do not chase reactions. Command attention through control. Scarcity adds to your gravity. Be seen less, but mean more when you are. And most importantly, believe in your own importance. The mind leads, the world follows. Comment, my presence is undeniable. 7. The science of psychological leverage power is not brute force. It's influence invisible to the eye. Leverage is the art of control disguised as freedom. Every person is driven by fear of loss or desire for gain. Learn which moves them, then use it, not to destroy, but to guide. Listen deeply. Watch patterns. Study their language. Everyone tells you how to control them if you're paying attention. Once you understand what someone values, you hold the strings. Be the gatekeeper to what they want most. And always, always, let them believe it was their idea. That is psychological mastery. Comment below, I control the unseen strings. 8. The discipline of ruthless boundaries. What you allow is what continues. Power collapses when boundaries blur. Boundaries are not walls. They're filters. They separate the worthy from the wasteful. If someone disrespects you, withdraw access. If they take your time for granted, cut it off. And when you say no, say it with calm finality. No anger, no guilt. The moment you start justifying your no, you've already lost control. Boundaries create scarcity, and scarcity creates demand. That's why kings are not reachable to everyone. Their distance is part of their power. But remember, internal boundaries matter even more. You must be ruthless with your own distractions, indulgences, and excuses. The man who conquers himself needs no permission to rule. Comment, my lines are unbreakable. 9. The shadow of strategic cruelty. When the soft tools fail, precision cruelty finishes the job. Cruelty, when used wisely, is not evil. It's efficiency. Machiavelli said that cruelty, when well applied, brings stability faster than mercy ever could. This doesn't mean constant aggression. It means decisive action. Punish rarely. But when you do, make it unforgettable. Don't lash out. Strike when it teaches. Be strategic. Let people remember what happens when your patience runs out. Cruelty doesn't always break bones. Sometimes it breaks illusions. A quiet exile, a withdrawn favor, a single well-placed truth can wound deeper than a weapon. And yes, cruelty must turn inward too. Be ruthless with your laziness, merciless with excuses, relentless against mediocrity. Comment, my power is edged in steel. 10. The crown of untouchability, all the silence, boundaries, and mastery come down to this: untouchability. You don't announce power, you embody it. You don't chase opportunities, you create them. You don't beg loyalty. You command it. The untouchable man doesn't compete. He dominates by simply existing. Machiavelli said, "Fortune favors the bold, but boldness without calculation is suicide." Your moves must be planned, your risks controlled, your demeanor unbreakable. Every silence, a strategy. Every glance, a message. Every failure, a setup for dominance. People start to believe you can't be broken, and that belief becomes your armor. Power isn't forever, but while you stand, make your presence eternal. When people feel your inevitability, resistance dies before it begins. This is the aura you've been building, not loud, not desperate, but inevitable. Comment one last time, "I am untouchable." And if this monologue sharpened your mind, if it fed your hunger for mastery, then don't wait. Like the video. Subscribe to the Machiavellian Mind. Turn on notifications, because every lesson I drop adds another weapon to your arsenal. The path to power doesn't wait, and neither should you.